Hey girl, it's me, Niska Dover, author and singleness coach. Welcome back to your one-stop shop for everything singleness, dating, and relationships. We are going to be talking about today how to know if you are in a toxic relationship. What should you be looking for? Okay, what traits signify a toxic person? Okay, we don't have time for the toxicity in 2021. Okay, we just came out of a whole toxic 2020. Okay, pandemic and everything else. We ain't got time for it moving forward. And I'm gonna help you in pointing out how to know you're in a toxic relationship. Yikes. So we are just going to hop right into it. The number one way you'll know that you're in a toxic relationship is if your relationship is abusive. If it is abusive physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, okay, all the leaves, every way. Neither form of abuse is more toxic than the other, okay? Physical abuse is just as toxic as verbal abuse. Verbal abuse is just as toxic as emotional abuse, okay? It's an evil level playing field. All of these forms of abuse are no less than the other, okay? And they should not be looked at as minuscule because you should not want to be in any relationship where you are being abused in any way. If you are in that type of situation, I definitely encourage you to survey that situation. Take survey and see, okay, is this worth being in? Should I really be here? Am I valued as a person, as my whole self in this relationship? Is this person showing me that they value me verbally? Are they showing me that they value me physically? Are they showing me that they value me mentally? And if they are not, then separate yourself, okay? Run, because not taking serious these signs of abuse early on can lead you into some dark places, into some territories that are pretty dangerous. If you can avoid going down those roads, then I would definitely encourage you to do so. The smallest seed of abuse can go rapidly the more that you conform to it. The more that you show that it's okay, the more that you show that, oh, I forgive him. He just lost himself. He made a mistake. Take time to recognize those signs of abuse because you cannot control the way that that abuse will grow. I know you have heard if you give someone an inch, they will take a mile. The same can kind of go for abuse. If you let verbal abuse fly, then it might turn into physical abuse. If you let emotional abuse fly, then it'll turn into mental abuse. And it's just not a good thing when you're trying to be in a healthy, thriving, Christ-centered relationship. Check out the description box below. I will definitely have some organizations and links posted so that you can check out the tools that they have available for anyone that is dealing with any type of abuse. So if you are being abused physically, being made to feel depressed, down, your peace is not there, and you just don't feel like your regular self in this relationship, I would say that those are toxic traits. Those are toxic things that you don't want to allow in your relationship just for the sake of having a significant other. The next form of toxicity in a relationship is someone being controlling. Is everything this person's way or the highway? Do you feel like you can never bring up anything without being misunderstood or told what to think? Are all of your ideas shut down or overridden? Do you feel like you can never go anywhere, have personal time or girl time without feeling guilty? Are you being told what to wear, how to walk, how to talk? If so, then my friend, you are in a toxic relationship. I feel like a relationship is about partnership, and you should never be shunned for your individualism and what you bring to that relationship. It is definitely healthy to want to be inspired to change the bad things about yourself or the bad or toxic traits that you have picked up along the way, but to change your complete and total self just to be around someone else or to be in a controlled environment to where you can't think for yourself, do for yourself, have for yourself, or anything for yourself, and always being controlled or something being suggested to you from this person, then I don't feel like that is really healthy. Or that is a healthy environment to be in. Marriage is about two individuals that are attracted to one another mentally, physically, emotionally, or however else. And they are coming together, bringing what both of them individually bring to that relationship. It's not about getting with this person and then changing yourself to fit this mold that they want you to fit. That is toxic. Okay, with a capital T. Also, I want to say, don't get submission confused with controlling. Submission is not about being controlled, okay? You should never feel that you are undervalued, that your individualism does not matter. Don't allow yourself to be pushed into a corner and accept this micromanaging from this person trying to control your every move, your every thought. It's not healthy. Another way to tell that you are in a toxic relationship is if your partner is manipulative, okay? Now, manipulation is another way to control someone. However, I feel like it's not as blatant. I feel like manipulation is a little more sneaky than just outright controlling somebody and telling them what to do, what to say, where to go. For example, like if you get into a disagreement with your partner, okay, and then the more this disagreement is carried out, you realizing, oh, I'm wrong, okay, I'm wrong and I shouldn't have said that. But instead of saying, you know what, I'm wrong to your partner, I apologize, please forgive me, I shouldn't have XYZ. If you are manipulative, you may choose to bust out crying to gain sympathy instead of just apologizing. That is manipulation. Another way someone could manipulate is, say you're dating a guy. Nothing is exclusive right now, but you want it to be. However, he doesn't. But he likes having you around because you do all these things for him. You're washing his clothes, cooking his dinner, helping him do this, that, and the third. But instead of him saying, I don't want to be with you and endure the consequence of you maybe going about your business and exiting stage left, he will say, I'm just not ready for it right now, but I like having you around, and manipulate you to stay around so that he can get the benefits of you without the commitment. That is manipulation. And I'll give you another example. Say you're in a relationship with this guy and he is so scared to lose you that any chance he gets, he will fill your head up with lies from the enemy so that he can ensure that you will not go anywhere, okay? He says stuff like,
ain't nobody ever gonna do you like I do you.
If you think I'm bad, the next dude will be worse. The list goes on. I mean, fill in the blank. But if you are experiencing this type of treatment, manipulation, then you are in a toxic environment as well. Like I said, I feel like manipulation is a little more sneaky than controlling outright. But I also feel like manipulation is a form of mental abuse because it deals with someone trying to use mind games to keep you where they want you. Having a relationship where you are respected mentally enough to where this person will not try to manipulate you every chance they get is important. My last sure tell way to know if you are in a toxic relationship is if you are being disrespected constantly. And I said constantly, but disrespect at all is toxic. And you are most definitely in a toxic relationship if you are not respected in it. Are your values respected? Are your opinions respected? Are your thoughts respected? Are your boundaries respected? Is your time respected? Or does this person just do what they want to do whenever they want to do it when it comes to you? Disrespect can come in numerous ways, different forms, and it's up to you to teach your partner how to treat you. What you allow is what will go on. And the more disrespect is tolerated, the more it will grow. Just like how abuse can grow rapidly and you cannot control the way that it will grow, Disrespect can also grow rapidly, and you cannot control in what way it will grow. This is why it is so important that we come into a relationship as a whole individual person with boundaries and morals and standards, and not just some thirsty person who is ready for somebody to be up in their face 24/7 without any boundaries. Entering into a relationship that way will cause you to just take any old type of treatment from anyone instead of teaching somebody how to treat you. Set boundaries, have morals, have a standard, and make that person live up to it. So that is it for me today, you guys. I hope that this really did help and shed light on whether or not you are in a toxic relationship. I hope that it helps you to take accountability for yourself and honoring yourself and exiting the situation that is not benefiting you and that is taxing to your physical, emotional, spiritual, mental health. Okay, that is important. Make sure you like the video, share, subscribe to the channel, all of that good stuff, all of those good things. And until next time, you guys.